Self-doubt is something that we all continuously battle with. In this day and age of external influences like peer pressure, social media, self-doubt has crept into a lot of people's hearts and it is keeping them from reaching their highest potential. Well, fear no more. In this video, I'm going to be giving you 4 pointers that you can use to get rid of self-doubt on a continuous basis to prevent it from infiltrating and negatively affecting your dreams and hopes. This is Goals and Growth. My name is Estian. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with informative uploads like this one. Let's go. For us to truly get to the bottom of our self-doubt issues, we have to identify what is causing our self-doubt in the first place. Now, for some people, it might be their looks, it might be their weight, it might be their intelligence or their level of perceived intelligence. But something is causing your self-doubt. Perhaps it is something embarrassing that happened in the past. Perhaps you fell off stage in the kindergarten concert when you were small. But the fact of the matter is, something is causing your self-doubt and you need to identify the root cause. There's no use in eliminating or trying to eliminate the self-doubt if you do not know what is causing it in the first place. It's similar to basically chopping off a weed or chopping it shorter. That weed is just going to sprout again from the seed. So if you don't remove the roots and you don't remove the seed, that weed is going to continue festering and growing in you. Now, it's the same thing with self-doubt. If you cannot identify the root cause of your self-doubt, you're not going to be able to remove it. So first and foremost, do introspection and really sit and think about, why do you fear this particular thing? Why are you doubting yourself when it comes to this particular area of your life? Let's say, for example, you're looking to start a new online business. You've had certain businesses fail in the past. Right, that is a root cause. That could be a root cause of the doubt that you're now experiencing because you're thinking to yourself, well, I failed in the past, so what is going to prevent me from failing right now? Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you need to take that leap of faith, but that's a whole nother video. In hindsight, self-doubt or whatever self-doubt you're experiencing in whatever area of life has a root cause, and it is up to you. No one can do it for you. It is up to you to really sit back and think, why am I doubting myself in this area of my life? Once you can answer that question, we can move on to step number 2. Now, it's one thing for us to identify the root cause of our mistakes. That's amazing, that's awesome, and you've made progress. But do you actually understand the nature of this root cause? Let's use this example. Let's say you are an aspiring writer. You've been writing for a while now. You've put out a few novels and they've received criticism in the past, and your writing style has received criticism in the past. Now, you're busy writing a new book and you have doubt in you. You have doubt because, am I going to make the same mistakes? Am I going to screw this up once again? Now, this is where the following point comes in. You need to sit back and you need to think about those mistakes that you made in the past. You know you made mistakes and that is causing you self-doubt. But investigate the nature of those mistakes. What exactly did you do wrong? Could you have phrased something differently? Could you have taken a different approach to your writing style? Could you have introduced new and more interesting characters into that particular story? This is all just an example, but it is something that you need to consider. It doesn't matter what you're busy doing. It doesn't matter what you're busy pursuing. You're going to need to analyze the past mistakes to prevent them from occurring again, because it is the nature of those very mistakes that is causing your self-doubt. And as I said, is one thing to identify and to know you've made mistakes in the past. That's one piece of the puzzle. The more important piece of the puzzle is actually sitting and analyzing, what mistakes have I made? Where could I improve? How can I manage to do better going forward? So step number 2, once you've identified the root cause, make sure you analyze the nature of that root cause in order to better understand the mistakes you've made and prevent you from making them going into the future. Now, when it comes to taking the opinions of others into consideration, a lot of people have problems doing that. A lot of people have big ego. A lot of people are too proud to admit that they've made a mistake. They're too proud to take the advice of other people. And this is step number 3. I want you to really talk to someone you trust. Talk to someone about the self-doubt that you're currently experiencing. Tell them the story. Tell them that you were busy doing this. Tell them that you failed, and tell them that you're afraid of continuing. Now, many people have gone through the same situation as you are currently going through. They know what to do in the situation. They know from past experience that You might be setting yourself up for failure, or you might not be. But it is always very, very helpful to get the constructive opinions of those around you, especially the people you know have experience doing similar things. People who've started their own businesses, people who've written books, people who've gone through the same experiences as you have. It is always a good thing to talk to such people, because not only does it not make you feel alone in this journey, but it helps you to better understand your own issues. It helps you to really relate to those people and to tell yourself that, you know what, I'm not going to make those same mistakes. You know what, I'm going to do better than that. So, point number 3 in today's video to eliminate self-doubt: talk to someone you really trust about the self-doubt that you're experiencing, because you never know. That person might have gone through the exact same thing and they know how to handle what you're currently going through. I'm going to end this video off by saying one important thing. You are not alone in your journey. Whatever it is that you're doing, if you are an aspiring businessman or businesswoman, if you're an aspiring writer, if you're an aspiring content creator, you are not alone in this journey. You do not need to be perfect all of the time. Mistakes are going to happen. You are going to screw up from time to time. But you always have the opportunity to correct those mistakes. You always have the opportunity to come back stronger, and most importantly, you always have the opportunity to learn from failure, to learn from your past mistakes. Implement the new strategies that you come up with confidence. There's no need to doubt yourself. You've come this far, you've achieved this much, so there's no need to doubt yourself going into the future. Back yourself, back your capabilities, and keep on working every single day. If you found value in this video and you enjoyed this content, all I'd like to ask you is leave a thumbs up, share the videos with friends and family as wide as you possibly can. It is insanely important that you guys do that in order for us to grow our family. It is our family, because without you guys watching, there is no Goals and Growth channel. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll be seeing you in the next one.